I know that you are having a hard time right now. That everything seems to crumble around you. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for you.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and into my home. Today we're doing a fall patio refresh and decorate right here in my courtyard. The majority of my plants need some attention, as you can see with this one. And also, if you look behind me at the jasmine, she's attaching herself to anything and everything that she can grab a hold of. Take a look right down here where she's decided to reach across the path and attach herself to the garden bench.
This world, but you have to put your trust into us.
And this beautiful flowering vine, I cannot remember the name of it right now, but she has wrapped herself around so tightly that she's formed a braid. Now, I've purchased a trellis to help give her some support. We'll just have to see if that's the answer. I also need to get in here and do a good pressure wash. I've mentioned it before, but I like to pressure wash this courtyard seasonally, and now that fall is here, it's time to get this cleaned out. Because it's a courtyard, we have a lot of things that blow in here from around the neighborhood, so I want to get in here and I want to get all this cleaned up and ready for the holiday season ahead of us. My Studio McGee rug held up nicely to the Texas sun. I couldn't be more pleased with this rug.
Have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best.
Once I get everything cleaned up and washed out, then I'll be adding in touches of fall. But like in my kitchen, I'm looking for more of a calm and sophisticated courtyard this year. Since it's still very hot here in Texas, I won't be putting pumpkins out for quite some time, but I will be leaving plenty of space to add them in later. So let me know down in the comments how your week's been. The day that I'm filming this is on Wednesday, and I'm up bright and early to get this filming done. Today is the final walkthrough at the venue for my daughter's wedding. We're going to be meeting up with all the vendors and finalizing all the plans. The drive is about an hour away, and I still need time to freshen up before we go. But regardless, morning time is the best time to work in this courtyard because by 10 o'clock the sun is beaten down in here.
Give me some time to get stronger. I'll be okay, just give me a little bit longer. Yeah, we're gonna win the struggle we're in. It's never goodbye till it's over. Come back to love. I was so crazy to lose you. Just come back to love. Let's never do what we used to. Leaving without saying, teasing without playing. I've had enough. So come back to love.
I always start my pressure washing by first rinsing everything down. So that's what you're seeing me do now. I'm rinsing the walls down, the ceiling down, and then trying to move out as much dirt from the ground as I possibly can. Then you'll see me go back and I will add soap onto the walls, and then I'll go back and I'll rinse it.
It's never goodbye. It's never goodbye till it's over.
So every year I say the same thing. I really want to paint those pots a darker color. I'm thinking something black, almost like an iron ore from Sherwin-Williams. I think that would look really good. However, Madeline told me that she thinks it would be better if I just go ahead and sell the pots as they are, and then just use the money to buy the colored pots that I really want. So I'm still debating. I think that maybe Madeline might be right, because I do pressure wash out here a lot, and I don't think that the pots would hold up to being squirted down like that. But anyways, still debating. I'll probably still have the same pots next year. We'll just have to see. And as you can see, I still have the stains on the ground, and they're actually getting worse. But eventually my husband and I will be putting in a cool coat here in the courtyard. We don't like the staining that's happened, I guess, from the builder. You can see like the orange stain. It also happened in our driveway. We have some spots in our garage. Anyways, so we'll be coming in and adding a cool coat onto here. It'll probably be the same one that we have around by the pool. So then I will definitely need to get more pots, or I'm going to have to find something that the pots can sit on so that they don't continue to stain the concrete.
Body's going, leaving my soul out in the pouring rain, alone without a name. I'm a good son, I'm a good brother from a good father. I wanna know where I'm going to and what I'm passing through. Rebound from a turnaround, hitting the ground hard. Thought I'd let you know it wasn't long ago.
I'm finding a lot of these mud dauber huts here in the courtyard. This one's right underneath this brick. I'm going to go ahead and spray it, but if you see me run, that's because something is chasing me. I don't know if something flies out of it. I don't know what a mud dauber looks like. Anyways, I just know it's a mud dauber hut, and I am going to spray it.
About my highs and lows, said I wanna go where nobody goes and nobody knows. About my highs and lows, wanna be alone with my highs and lows. There's a thing or two that I thought that you better be.
Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. I know that I'm not wearing shoes, and I know that makes many of you nervous, and I'm so sorry, but your girl does not like to wear shoes. I'm a Texas girl, and a lot of us don't wear shoes, or at least we weren't raised to wear shoes. But I promise you, I'm being very mindful that I don't get my foot with that sprayer.
Be blind to some things in my mind, and I wanna go where nobody goes and nobody knows about my highs and lows. Said I wanna go where nobody goes and nobody knows about my highs and lows.
you're new here and you're wondering about that second door in our courtyard, that belongs to my mother-in-law. We have a casita that's built onto our home, and that's where my mother-in-law lives.
Some things in my mind. Hours from dawn as I'm driving at night, waiting to get somewhere. What can go wrong when we say it outright? I really wish you were here. People seem to know just where they're headed, while you and I just feel like we're pretending. I can't do it on my own when I'm this far away from home. Won't you tell me something good? Won't you tell me something good? I think of you and I, there's too much gonna pass us by if we don't talk like we should. Won't you tell me something good? Weekend is gone and we're lying in bed, waiting to start the day. We can go on like we've only just met.
Don't ask me why, because I'm not going to be able to give you an answer. But for some reason, I like to switch the seating up for the seasons. So for fall and for winter, I like to have this bench up against the wall like this. And then for spring and summer, I like to switch the chairs over to the wall and then the bench on the other side. I'm not real sure why I do this. I think it has something to do with the table, because in the fall and the winter, I like to have the table over into that corner that I have it in now. And then for summer and spring, I like to have that in between the chairs underneath the window. Anyways, I'm very weird like that. How about you? Do you have any weird things that you can tell me about? If you do, tell me down in the comments.
Shouting at me or even tears from you, so show me something real. I can't do it on my own when I'm this far away from home. Won't you tell me something good? Won't you tell me something good? As I think of you and I, there's too much gonna pass us by if we don't talk like we should. Won't you tell me something good? I can't do it on my own when I'm this far away from home. Won't you tell me something good? Won't you tell me something good? Won't you tell me something good? When someone don't help you, when someone don't help you through the rain, when feelings don't matter and everything's nothing but a game. Just know that I'm with you. Just know that I'm with you through it all. And I'm gonna be there whenever you win or if you fall. Over
don't you worry about a thing. You get what you're given, but it's never too late to spread your wings.
Okay, so I'm finishing up just enough time for me to go in and take a bath and get ready so that we can go to the appointment. And also, there's a storm fixing to come. You'll see that here in just a second. Anyways, I'll be back for day 2. Now that I've gotten all the dirty work done, now we get to add in all the fall stuff. Okay, it's day 2, and while my hair and makeup is still looking good, I'm going to go ahead and put up the wreaths. Yes, I do think of things like that. Anyways, I'm going to put up the wreaths, and then we'll go ahead and we'll start adding in some other plants and other things like that.
I didn't know something was wrong. Here I was dreaming we got along so perfectly and wordlessly. Had I been there some of the time, I would have seen all of the signs of our fault. I'm sorry.
In an attempt to simplify my life, I like to go ahead and add in flowers that are already in pots. Now I am adding these flowers in, but you'll see that I'm going to change these out for something else here in just a little bit.
I don't know how to start over with someone else. Thinking of you still making me breathless. We had it good, baby, we had it bad. I let you go, now you're stuck in.
Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put together that trellis that I got for that vine that's braiding itself. This thing is super simple to put together, and everything just clicks together. Everything is very tight, and it looks like it's black iron, but it's not. It's plastic. Now it does have like iron poles that go, or metal poles that go in the center of it, but it's wrapped around with a plastic. Anyways, it's super cute. It's really going to look pretty with that vine once I figure out how to put that vine on there correctly, but you'll see that here in a second.
Buy me a drink and help me let go of the suffering. Oh, help me get back again. 'Cause we had love enough, a bit of time, a bit of luck. Now I'm dreaming up, peace of mind, getting unstuck. I don't know how to start over with someone else. Thinking of you still making me breathless.
It came with some extra parts. I guess if one of the poles breaks, that way you have some extras. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is unwind everything that has been braided together. But trust me, it's impossible. You'll see that I'll end up giving up. Anyways, I go ahead and I wind it inside and around the trellis. And then I'm going to ask my daughter what she thinks I should do. I have a feeling she's going to say go ahead and cut everything back and just let it grow again. But until she tells me that, I'm just going to go ahead and keep doing what I'm doing. Now, this bamboo pole, I went ahead and I stuck that in there because the thing was just growing crazy. And I thought, okay, it'll just grow up this pole. Well, it did all right. It wound really tightly around that pole. So I'm going to go ahead again. I'm going to try to take this apart. It's going to be impossible. So I try to come up with a plan B.
Something was wrong. Here I was dreaming we got along so perfectly and wordlessly. Had I been there some of the time, I would have seen all of the signs of our fault. I'm sorry, but we had something real, a bit of you, a bit of me. Now I'm swimming through a bitter truth. again. Cause we had love enough, a bit of time, a bit of luck. Now I'm dreaming up peace of mind, getting unstuck. I don't know how to start over with someone else. Thinking of you still making me breathless. We had it good, baby, we had it bad. I let you go, now you're stuck in my...
Okay, so I bought some of these black pots, and I'm going to go ahead and drop in these mums into the pots. Mums don't make it very long here in Texas, so I don't want to go through the trouble of planting all these mums only to have to throw them out in just a few weeks. So I'm looking forward to all the yellow flowers, but again, they don't last very long here in Texas. I did decide to go ahead and put them up underneath this little tower that doesn't get as much sun here, so I'm hoping that that will help them to last a little bit longer.
How come?
Imagine these in full bloom with yellow blooms on them. I'm also going to be adding in pumpkins, like I said, but I think I'm going to be doing that in early October.
Go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder.
These are the highest quality outdoor pillows I've ever purchased. They have sat in the sun for hours a day and they haven't faded. And the seat cushion cover is also a high quality Amazon find. If they're still available, I'll link them both below for you to go see. Now these pillows I bought earlier this year from the dollar Target spot. They're technically not outdoor pillows, but they work.
Makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and refill the pot that I use as my fountain. Now, the silicone is starting to wear away at this, so it's beginning to drip water down on the ground. So it's not holding water very well. So I need to go and find something else that I can put here. But for the time being, it works. In this container, I have some fake plants. I like to add fake plants in occasionally, and this is a spot that I like to do it. Now imagine I will have some pumpkins on here, so you will see some orange and some yellow over here. Like I said, probably around October.
Really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder.
Okay, so I'm bringing in the final pieces, and then we'll have the big reveal.
Oh, I wonder.
All right, so this is looking in from the gate into the courtyard. Underneath the tower here feels very inviting, and once those flowers bloom, it's going to bring in the color of fall. Now, right here are the fall plants that I put into those white tall containers. The pink flowers I stuck on the outside of the gate. Just as you walk up, you can see those pink flowers, and it looks really nice. Now, I'm on the hunt for 2 Boston ferns to hang in each of the corners here. The store that I went to didn't have anything to write home about, so I'm on the lookout for something at another nursery. Now, I think that the courtyard whispers fall instead of screaming fall, which is exactly what I was looking for this year. But if you're looking for a front porch that screams fall, I'll post last year's courtyard video. It's equally as beautiful as this one. It just doesn't work for me this year because I'm just so busy with my daughter's wedding. But if you like this video, would you please give me a big thumbs up? It really does help to support my channel. I'll see you again in next week's video, and I'm thinking about adding in a bonus video this week. So be sure that you're subscribed and that your notification bell is turned on, so that way you get reminded every time I post a new video. I'll see you again in next Sunday's video. Until then, stay blessed, my friends.
Yeah, I wonder.